Hello and welcome back to the 500 Workshop. So today we're going to look at how to open the bonnet of our car. Under the bonnet is our petrol tank, is our washers fluid, is our lights, access to our lights, is access to the fuses, access to our battery. So it's a pretty important area of the car. So we're going to look at how to open it, and we're also going to look at how to open it if your cable or cord is broken and you can't get in it in the normal way. So let's take a look at that now. So here we have our Fiat 500L and we're going to open the bonnet. So we're going to go into the car, going to go under the steering wheel to the left, and on this particular car I have a nice little lever. Now on some of the other cars, for instance my F, it's just a cable and a little just got a bit of plastic wrapped around a piece of wire that I pull on. I've seen some kind of ring hoop piece that is attached to a cable which people pull, but this is how it's done in this. So I'm going to pull the lever, and that pulls on a cable, and let's see if we can get a little bit of a better view here. There's the cable there, you can see it being pulled. That's going through the firewall of the car, and you can possibly hear the lid opening. Now on this car I have to give it a little bit of a helping hand. So as I pull, I just have to reach over the door with my other hand and lift up the lid as I'm doing it. So I'm going to do that now. So I'm just giving it a bit of a helping hand. I'm going to pull the lever. I'm just going to put my hand over the top of the door with the door open, and there we go. Now it's usually easier than that. On most cars you don't need to give it that hand. On this one you do, but just in case, it's a helpful hint in case yours is similar to mine. So here we are at the very front of the car. Our latch here has been pulled over and released the lid, but there's also this secondary catch which you just push backwards and we have it open. So we can open the bonnet, and just in here there's a latch mechanism, spring loaded, just fits in there, and that will keep the lid open while we're working on anything in this space. When we're looking to close it, we just pull the lid up slightly, lift the lever out, close it down nice and gently, and then close our bonnet. Now when we are closing our bonnet, we have two holes, one here and one here. One is for the horizontal latch and one is the more vertical latch. Now when we close it, we need to make sure that this latch on the right goes in the hole and it doesn't go behind the hole. If it goes behind this ridge here, then it can be very, very difficult to remove that. Not impossible, it takes a bit of fiddling, but it's not the ideal outcome. So we just push that back a little bit and then push down, and we have a nice tight close. So that's how we close the bonnet. So I've seen lots of people asking online, what do you do if your bonnet release is not working, if the wire is broken or something's just not right? And I've seen various people advise various things, such as taking out the lights, which I don't really understand how achievable that is, because the access to the lights is from the inside. So the way I would do it is to get myself a flat item. So this is a trim removal tool, and it's plastic, which means less likely to damage. It's actually red, so I'm not sure how visible it is. Less likely to damage the paintwork, but a flathead screwdriver or something similar would do. And all we're going to do is place it in here, just slide it over and push, and then just give it a lift, and there we have it. We are into our bonnet and we can fix the cable that we need to. So last thing I want to show you is just how these latches are working. So there's latch 1 and there's latch 2. We're on the inside of the car now, so we're pushing in that direction. And if we just go a bit lower here, we can see the spring. And to the left of the spring is the wire that gets pulled on the inside of the car, and when you pull that wire, the spring opens and the latch moves to the left. This one, slightly different mechanism, still spring loaded, but as you can see here, slightly different mechanism on that one.